Yeah. Before the red dirt ever caught my descent. Before the red dirt ever caught my descent, I was besought with a billion-year testament. No mythology needed, let the minerals speak. Ancient igneous scripture from a planetary deep. Differentiated body, molten layers took form. Heavy matter sank inward while the outer shell was born. But so crystallized slow in the vacuum, black kiln. Vest and fingerprint hidden where the silicates chill. Achondritic by nature, no chondrules in sight. Eucrite chemistry locked in. Crystalline types of aphitic texture. Mineral labs in a lace. Pigeonite holding memory in an exalved embrace. Calcic clays cut pale windows through gray. Silica phases kept timestamps. Decay couldn't erase. Ilmenite in the shadows. Chromite under guard. Tray light whispering sulfur through a differentiated shard. Then an impact hit hard. Lithology got fractured. Brecciation turned violence into geological chapters. Cracked but coherent. Every class state articulate when pressure writes history. Broken rock and documented. I came from a furnace where the crust learned rhythm. Cold orbit, no audience, just momentum within them. A basalt archive with a trajectory to prove. Every crystal kept time while the whole system moved. No crown on my surface, just a fusing black seal. No legend in the language, only chemistry real. From a shattered foundation to a terrestrial stage, I carry deep time folded inside every grain. Long transit through darkness, no atmosphere near. Then gravity bent the route toward the blue frontier. Velocity met air, compression turned brutal. Ablation stripped the margins incandescent and rootless. Boundary layer blazing, molten coating ran thin. Flow lines froze directions on the vitrified skin. Flight orientation sculpted aerodynamic proof. Black glass wrapped the fragment like a heat forged suit. October 1960, daylight split wide. Sparks peeled from a fireball over western sky. Two station hands looked upward beside a boundary gate. Saw a stellar looking intruder meet a terrestrial fate. North toward the spine effects fragments entered the plane. Then silence closed over what had fallen like rain. Nobody chased the trail. Red soil guarded the field. 10 years under weather before evidence was revealed. Oh! Now the desert held a specimen nobody could read. Oxidized dust outside extraterrestrial creed. Dark lined on the edges like interior exposed. The cosmic cold case with the petrography closed. Not treasure by glamour, information by mass. A witness for a relic with an achondritic past. What looked like a rock was a differentiated page. Delivered without language from another geologic age. Cut a thin section, cross polars wait the scene. Pyroxene domains flash where the lattice stays clean. Exsolution of malaise, but chemistry in the tracks. Microstructure turns collision into measurable facts. The catalog reads Eucrite-mmict in the file. Brecciated basalt crossed into planetary miles. Trace Phoenix sits quiet. Sulfide marks the core. Mineralogy opens what the desert couldn't store. Raise the heat past 300. The phases rearrange. Foresee pyrrhotite emerges as the sulfides start to change. Near 500 magnetite begins entering the frame. At 600 low blocking phases complicate the game. Natural remnants whispers though an IRM can interfere. Paleomagnetic signals make invisible histories appear. 330 kilograms entered science's domain. Millbillillie, broken crust that made the void explain. No fiction in the fracture. No metaphor required. Impact made the verses. Atmosphere supplied the fire. From your critic bedrock to a spine effects floor. A deep time hit earth. Then the microscope told more.